What's up guys, MarkHD here and welcome to a new series on my channel. It's going to be the World Cup Predictor, so I'm going to be using the in-game World Cup thing to predict the games that are coming up today between Brazil and Chile and Colombia and Uruguay. So starting off with Brazil-Chile, personally I think Brazil will win it. It could potentially go to penalties and extra time in my opinion, whatever order you want to see him in that. But it's going to be a great game, I think. I mean, Brazil have showed lackluster things. The highlights of the game will be there. I didn't play, I just let the CPU do it out. But I think it'll be very good. Brazil have been lackluster. They've depended too much on Neymar. Fred has been absolutely atrocious. He's picked up one goal against Cameroon there. But he will have to improve. And if he could do this, watch this from Fred here in the corner. An amazing cross into Neymar who scores. And yeah, they will need Neymar to perform, and if Neymar doesn't perform then they will be in trouble. But I can see Neymar hopefully coming up trumps. This is where they have to make it count. They got out of the group stages on top, they now have to make their advantage count. Chile are no easy team, obviously beating Spain and giving Holland a run for money for quite some long time. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that goes. But yeah, Brazil did take the lead in this match, and at half time those are the stats if you want to have a look at them. Brazil have a very strong squad, obviously much more well known than the Chileans, and I do favour them just barely though. I think Alexis Sanchez, Vargas and Vidal could be given problems. As a substitute there, Joe scores the second goal. So FIFA does predict a 2-0 win for the Brazilians. Could easily happen, or it might not, you never know. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. And yeah, it was quite a good game here. But yeah, I think it'll be very tight in real life. I really do. I think Brazil, unless they have new form, which they should being the hosts, then we could see a very big upset. But other than that, I do believe that Brazil should be able to win. Next game is obviously Colombia versus Uruguay. Uruguay have been weakened with the loss of Luis Suarez due to that biting incident, but Colombia were very, very strong in the group stages. I know they didn't have the toughest group, but I mean they have some absolutely great players, and it was a pretty boring game to watch. This one, it was just so boring, 0-0, and I mean that was the best chance for Colombia. Rodriguez scuffed his shot, and at halftime those were the stats. As you can see, Uruguay completely dominated. They didn't start Suarez because it's the live match they think, so hopefully I think that Uruguay will struggle against Colombia. Colombia are very strong. James Rodriguez leading the line, Victor Barbo, Cuadrado. There's so many good young players there, and it does end 0-0 at full time, so we do have to go into classic extra time. James goes in with a bad tackle there and gives away a free to Uruguay, and this was their best chance. They just held possession and didn't do much, and the keeper Ospina there does make a save. So yeah, it was quite kind of interesting to be honest, but not much really happened in that, so it did go to penalties. I do see Colombia winning this one, maybe 2-1. I could see that happening. James steps up for his first penalty and he absolutely fluffs his lines there. I mean, how bad can you get? You hit the crossbar. So Cavani steps up. Cavani hasn't shown himself much really, and yeah, he does score. He scored the penalty in the first game against Costa Rica, which they lost. I mean, Costa Rica winning the group, nobody would have thought that. Quintero stepped up, and Quintero tries to chip the keeper, so that more less kind of effed Colombia over in the penalty shootout there. And Stuani steps up, and Stuani does score. Ospina, I know what to say. The goalkeepers are pretty level. Ospina has had a good enough run of form. Same for Muslera. But yeah, it's going to be a very good game. I think this one will be more exciting. I would have predicted it to go to penalties in Chile, Brazil, and hopefully the games will turn out as exciting as this. It was pretty boring, the halves in this, but Abel Hernandez does score to make it 3-1 to Uruguay. So yeah, Zuniga has to score this one or else they'd be knocked out basically if you haven't been following it closely. Zuniga steps up, he fakes, and he does score, and that is well taken by him. But yeah, they had to save this one. Gaston Ramirez, I think it is, steps up to take this one, and he rifles it home. So Uruguay would go through on that basis. So I don't know guys, let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and I will see you next time. Take care and enjoy the World Cup. Bye bye.